Good afternoon, guys. What's cracking? What's going on? So today I'm out in the garage again, per usual, here in cold Pennsylvania. But I got some very good news, updates on the Supra, not the MR2. I figured out what the problem was. But before we get into that, I need to get the car down so I can fix the issue, because getting underneath it helped me find the problem. I don't know what it was, but as soon as I got under, I go, boom, there it is. That's what the issue is. That's where the noise is coming from. And let's get it down and I can actually clearly show you. Before I do so though, you guys are always asking, I try to show it in my videos, how I get the car up and down and why do I have it so high up on jack stands? So let me give you perspective here. These are my jack stands I have right here. These are my Craftsman jack stands I've had forever. I used to have little ones, old ones my dad had made back when he was a kid, 16, 17, from the 70s. They're a little sketchy. And I bought these years ago, and I think they're truck stands because that's not even as high as the jack stands will go yet. I mean, I can get it probably another 7, 8 inches higher yet than this, maybe even more than that. The car can really get far up off the ground. To put in perspective, these are my friends from, I think, Harbor Freight, and that's maxed out. That is the highest point that those will go to. And if you're looking at it here, it's okay. I mean, it's not crazy by any stretch of the means, but yeah, it definitely could be a lot better. You could definitely have a lot more space, and it's tight under there for me. With this where it's at right now, I mean, I can easily roll around and get around with the car. With this setup, it's tight. It's very, very tight. So I had to actually flip-flop them. Those were under here, and my friend gave me those, so I had to flip them. But anyways, so yeah, these are, I think, truck jack stands. When I get the car back down here, I'll let you guys know and check them. Maybe they are truck stands, and that's why I'm able to get them so high. Alrighty, now I got the car back down, and yes, I had to go one side to the other side and back down again. There's a reason for that. So the reason behind that is, since it's up so high, I don't like to tilt it so far because you're putting it on an access point that feels unsafe with the jack stands and the car being that way. So I let one side down to the minimum point on the one side of the jack stands, then go to the other side and completely let that side down, take it off the jack stands, etc. Then flip it back around, take it down off that last point, and it's on solid ground again. I do this mostly just to be safe. I probably could get away with not doing that. A lot of people think it's crazy I do it the way I do, but it's always worked for me. I don't like doing it from the front of the back, plus because the car's so low, you really can't get a jack under it without using blocks, and I just don't have time to fuck with all that. But let's get to the whole point of me putting the car up and then putting it back down. So guys, I'm gonna try and show this here, so you probably won't be able to hear me because my Rode mic is directional, but right here's my wastegate, all right? Down pipe, and then off the wastegate, you have a screamer pipe. Is this loose too? No, that's definitely tight. You have your screamer pipe. Well, either it backed out, but if you guys can hear, whoop, well, there goes my light for you guys. Put that back up there, see if that'll stay. If you guys can hear, she done came loose. Oh no. Holy crap, guys. The weld cracked. Dude. The weld fucking cracked on it. I thought the clamp came undone. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to get this thing off, but the weld fucking snapped off. Well, that's different. Huh. What are you gonna do about that? Custom dump tube cracking on me. Weird. So I had to throw my glasses on for this one. I can't believe this happened. So, you guys know what a wastegate tube is, right? It goes to atmosphere, it's great. Well, my car goes to atmosphere, not every car. Sometimes they recirculate, but my car, it's atmosphere. So it's just hanging off the wastegate, no big deal. No pressure on it, no nothing. Well, apparently, it has enough pressure on it to crack the fucking thing. Fuck me, like how does that happen? Like, guys, seriously, look at this. So that's where my noise is coming from. It was literally just sitting in there and just enough to, I mean, look, there's barely a weld holding it on right now. I could probably pry it off, but I kind of want to leave it together. I'm gonna have my buddy weld it back together for me real quickly since it's already together. It'll be easy for him just to, okay, follow the bead, go around it, get a penetration, and go forward. Now, my issue is, it has me worried, is it gonna crack again down the road? That I don't know. The rest of them seem fine. I probably should inspect them here, but the rest look good to me. But whatever it was, it did not like that, and it fucking, yeah. It did not like it, so yeah. It is what it is. So on to the next thing. Let's get that fixed. Hopefully my buddy Arnie can take care of it for me. He lives here in Waynesboro. He has a Miller TIG welder, so I'm hoping he can fix it for real quick. If he can't, I'm gonna have to find someone else and find him fast. All right, so I just dropped off the wastegate pipe off to my welder. Arnie Stoops is taking care of it for me, so thank you, Arnie, very much, buddy. He said he can get it welded up pretty quick, and I'll have it back by tomorrow, which is kind of nice because I have the next 10 days off, and yes, the roads aren't the best, but we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow. Hopefully that washes a bunch of the salt off, and I'll be able to go out and enjoy the car. So once that's done, I'll be able to go out and drive the Supra, hopefully here for the next couple of days, and also take the car down to Night Run Garage down in Richmond, Virginia. If I haven't mentioned yet, I will be down there on, I believe it's December 27th, which is a Wednesday. So if you guys want to, please feel free to stop by. I'll be there all day long. Just going down to get some video of the shop, kind of talk to the guys, pick their brains a little bit. Just kind of something fun to do and different. It was kind of like a whim thing. I found out about their shop and I'm like, you know what? It's worth a shot. Let's go down and check it out. So I hit them up and they said, sure, come on down. So next Wednesday I'll be down there, guys, again. That's December 27th, which is a Wednesday. Head on down, hit me up if you'd like to meet up. One other thing I wanted to mention, guys, I still have these stock 93 plus wheels and the lug nuts here. I'd like to get rid of these. They still have pretty good Yokohama tires on them. I think they're Yokohamas. Let me double check here. And where does it say that? It's so dark here. Yep, Yokohama tires. Still got a good amount of tread on it. Is it down past the wear bars? No, not even close. So yeah, they still have plenty of tread on them, and it has the actual proper Toyota lug nuts with them too. Actually, I believe it's the rear ones are slightly longer than what the front ones are, so they sit flush. So those are a pretty penny in itself. So I'd like to get $400 for everything, including the lug nuts. That's our best offer. So please hit me up. Definitely flexible in price. So hit me up, guys, if you'd like to buy them. One thing I haven't done yet today is I need to order the clear turn signal lights. Now, I know that Toyota makes them for the MR2, but they're like $200. I found ones on eBay. They don't look identical. They're clear and they're pretty close, but they're like 55 bucks. About 75% cheaper. And I know the Supra I spend every penny, but I don't know. Do you guys think that extra $150 for a set of plastic lights is worth it? Let me know in the comments below. I haven't ordered yet. This video, I guess, will be posted on Sunday here, so let me know what you guys think. I want your feedback. Should I spend that absurd amount of extra money for genuine Toyota turn signal lights, or should I say screw it? Now, I do have, where are they at here? I do have these now, thank you to Matthew. I have the solid side markers that'll go on here, so these bad boys will go. Sit down here, like so. That replaced the ones that used to have a turn signal right through this area here. Now, obviously, these are black right now. They'll be painted silver until I paint them all white. I'm gonna have to get like a rattle can and figure out the color. But that'll be eliminated too. So only thing I'll have is those clear turn signals. Although there is some black ones on eBay that look pretty badass too. But I'm kind of unsure about that. So you guys need to give me some feedback. That's what I'm looking for a lot here too, is feedback on, you know, painting these silver. I need a color code. If anyone, and I mean anyone, has the color code for the silver trim, please, please, please send it to me. Hit me up on Facebook, leave it in the comments, whatever you can to get that to me. I deeply appreciate it. I cannot find it anywhere and it's driving me nuts. The paint code in the car is super white, which is the same that the Toyota Supra used, so that's really easy. But that silver, I cannot find anywhere and it's driving me nuts. Another thing I need an opinion on is this. So on the back of the car here, I pick going back and forth, but one thing I'm gonna do back here too is I'm taking this panel off right here that you see. I'm taking this off, and for some reason, this thing doesn't have the actual key thing there. Now, you can have two keys or do vice versa or whatever to get the extended lock. I really don't care about the lock. I'd rather just shave it off and not have to deal with it. So what I'm gonna have him do is fill this hole in and shave that. Now, I do need to get the reverse lights. I actually do not have, they're actually like plastic screens. So it's kind of funny, but I do need the reverse lights. So if anyone has a set of those, just the reverse lights and the brackets, I guess, that go with it, please hit me up too. I need those ASAP because I'll get that painted. I want to put it all back on and get it back on the road. The car's technically roadworthy right now. The brakes are good. I'm literally waiting to get, well, body work done pretty much. Once that's done, we can get back on the road and start doing more fun stuff. And I kind of want to see if the MR2 would do a donut with the new wheels. What do you guys think? Oh crap, I forgot one thing. I also need to do this. I need to get this rear badge off. I need to get some dental floss and get this bad boy off. I need to get that fixed ASAP so I can get my new badge on. I'm starting to think though that this back panel was repainted at one time, which has me a little concerned because if I take that off and I break it, I need to buy a new one. And if it's been repainted underneath there, I can't buff out the old. Most likely have buildup on it, and I won't be able to do anything. So it's kind of a concern too. Also, a little FYI, sorry if my voice is crackling. I'm still really, really sick. I'm trying to get all this done while being sick, so yeah. But yeah, so I might go get some dental floss right now and a heat gun, see how bad this really is. If y'all don't know too, Carlos Mencia, one funny motherfucker. God damn, is he hilarious. Well, I always listen to his comedy stuff. But let's get back to how I got the badge off and some other stuff I just did. Right, so you're gonna see that I got a Dremel out and all this stuff, but I did get the badge off and it came off pretty nice. And this looks like this must be original paint back here, because either that or they did take off the actual emblem. So that is a very good sign in itself. Another good thing is, it looks like I got most of the residue off just when I pulled the emblem off. I'll have to take some Goo Gone to get the rest off, and then hit this with a buffing pad and try to cut most of this out, because here, let's go grab it. I had to cut down the emblem here. Had to cut down this emblem here, take off the little, I guess, alignment tool holes. I won't have those now, but I'll still know how to get it on for the most part. As you can see here, it's not going to sit on there perfectly. So it'll be like that. So as you can see, it's gonna have some overlap issues, so it's not gonna be 110%, but it'll work still, it will suffice. The only thing I have to do now is get the badge to cover up these two holes. The Toyota Supra one also has a third hole here, so this one doesn't, which is actually a good thing, makes this a little bit easier. So I only have to cover these two holes, which means I have to put the badge slightly up higher than when the stock one is, but because of the new one slightly bigger too, it kind of makes it look better. So kind of happy about that. So this will look nice once I get this all buffed out and remove all this residue. So that's next up, and yeah, so let's go ahead and start buffing this off and get this all out of here.
All right, guys, so it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get this all done here tonight, so I just want to say thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you could do me a favor, go check out my Facebook and Instagram down below. I'm always posting stuff way ahead of time down there. Also, go check out my page for merchandise. I got a website down there of all my stuff already linked up. Thank you guys very much, and I'll talk to you later.